Welcome back to Tom's Garage. Morning. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, what a beautiful day. 80 degrees high, and it's cloudy. Ooh, it's not 98 degrees in here right now. Ooh. Today, I'm just giddy this morning. Today, I'm going to change the blade, the disc on this RBG-712. I guess I've had this thing for what, 4 or 5 months? Use it all day long. Hadn't changed the disc yet. To me, I believe she's starting to get wore out. See the edges? This thing is worn thin. And you can see right there how much thinner this side is than the unused side. Especially right there on the edge. It's not getting way up in the very tip of it, all the way down to the end. It's starting right in here because this is wore out. So I'm going to sharpen this blade with this side. It's just smooth to the touch, really. That's what you call worn slap out. I got a lot of use out of this disc. I'm amazed how long it lasted. But now it just seems like you got to work it and work it to get a lot of meat taken off at one time. So I'm gonna sharpen one edge of this blade the way it is now. I'm gonna flip the disc. I'm gonna show you how to flip the disc. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh God, let's do it. Let's see. Oh God. It's not real dull. It's not that bad. It's got a few nicks. See how it's not getting all the way to the edge? See if you can see that. It's not getting all the way to the edge. The edge! That's just horrible. There. That's just horrible. Let's flip this disc. It takes a while for that thing to come to a stop. I wish it had an armature brake. Come on, little baby, quit spinning. We're gonna see how much faster the fresh side of this disc is gonna do. How much better it's gonna do. Take your 4 nuts off. Take your nuts off, little baby. Get that washer out of there. That washer's stuck on there. These things ain't got to be real tight. These nuts have the little teeth on the back that grab. I don't know why they would put that on top of a washer. Huh. Things that make you go, Get out of there, little washer. All right, this comes off as one piece. All right, I'm gonna grab a couple of wrenches. One to hold this shaft right here. It's got a place on the shaft right there. It's got 2 flat sides. You can grab it and then take your other little wrench, pull that off. That's a nylock nut. That's a lock nut. So let me scrounge up, hold still. Let me round up some wrenches. All right. I'm going to use a deep well 24 millimeter on this nut. Seems to be what it is. I don't think it's too awful tight. I'm going to try to do it with my little impact. There it is. There it is. Look at there. Little nylock nut. Well, I say little, it's 24 millimeters. All right, take your washer. Take your little doohickey. Yeah, you can see how, yeah, this disc is, well, I believe I got my money out of this sucker. You can see what it used to look like. And then this is the new side. It's got, of course, it's gotten dirty, but it's still new. So just slap all on there, boy. Put that on there, boy. Put that washer on there, boy. Put that nut back on there, boy. All right, hold the shaft. Put it in rat-a-tatty. Kind of go a little slow with it. I don't want to. There we go. Not too awful tight. Not too awful tight. Give it a spin. Make sure it's looks pretty centered, pretty centered. I'm gonna clean that off right there. I'm gonna clean that. Let me hit pause. I'm gonna give it a little cleaning. All right, I'm gonna take my trusty old little, I keep this little wet back next to the, even though you have the little catcher grit collector, it still makes a big old mess. It still makes a mess. Oh yeah. Suck it up, boy. Suck it up. You gotta take care of your stuff, keep it clean. All right. Gotta keep your stuff clean. Keep your stuff clean, because you know the next one ain't gonna be free either. All right, let me put the cover back on that boy. All right, put the cover back on it. Put your little washers back on there. Put the little washers on there. Get the little nut started. Most exciting video on YouTube. Yeah. Nope. Get on there, little nut. Make sure you don't cross crud 'em. And they ain't got to be super tight. Just run it down. Run it down. Run it down. Run it down. All right, and get your little grit collector back on there. All right, there we go. There we go. Now we're going to see how much better it sharpens now. Well, it wasn't sharpening this thing worth a darn. I think this blade was a lot duller than I thought it was. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, no, that's doing a whole lot. That's taking a lot more meat off in a shorter amount of time. I was standing here, you know, just working too hard. Working too hard. It's got a couple of boogers on that side. Oh yeah, that's a lot more gooder. That's a whole lot much more gooder there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. much better. Much gooder, much gooder. And that is much more gooder. Well, that's how you change your disc, or whether you're just flipping it around or you're just putting a whole new disc on it. That's how you do it. And that's how we did it. Well, guys, I appreciate y'all watching this uninteresting video. But if you have an RBG-712 or thinking about getting one, they are so worth it. I think I paid a little over $700 for that one. And it come with a grit collector. It come with a whole new disc. I still got it in a drawer over there somewhere. And it was including taxes and shipping. And they're so worth having. You know, I used to have to put the blade in that vise right there with that little grinder. I got pretty good making it look good over the years, but it's time I upgraded. So that's how you change the disc on the RBG-712. I appreciate you guys watching the video, and I will see y'all on the next one. I love you guys.